Hi, everybody. I'm Jennifer Tryon. Welcome. I thought I would do a live tonight to walk you through both the Cricut Maker 3 and the mug press. It's honestly, the mug press is so fun. I'm so excited to show you. Maybe you've seen it already, but honestly, it's just entertaining to watch. Some of the mugs I've been making are so hilarious. Look at this one. Okay, ready? Okay, we're gonna get like right close up. Okay, you're drinking your coffee and you got like a little mustache face. Like, this is what you can make, you guys. This is the kind of stuff that excites me. Mustache mugs, and I put it on both sides because honestly, that's what you can do with the mug press. And I don't know if you're familiar with Infusible ink, but it's like revolutionary. You know, being able to bake something into a shirt, into a mug, is just about the coolest thing ever. I mean, check out the buffalo plaid. This one. M for Mike. Mike's my husband, and he drinks a lot of coffee around here. So I thought I would take you through making a few of these mugs. I'm using the Cricut Maker 3. In fact, we are between shows on the shopping channel in Canada today. And since we were all set up and ready to go, I thought, let's do a live because we're just prepping anyway. So let's make some mugs and we'll talk about the machine. And if you have any questions, then let me know. Do we have some people tuning in? Where are you guys watching from? Are you in Canada? Are you in the US? Are you somewhere else in the world? I've got Tamara behind the screen who can tell me if you have any questions and let me know where people are tuning in from. And we've got Karen on the cameras, so thank you. I'm going to use this very cute paint splatter for the mug, and I'm just putting it on a regular mat. I'm kind of jumping the gun here, but that's where we're going to start off. So because I've got this piece, I'm going to use this as my inspiration and then jump over to Design Space. And let's like make a mug. I'll take you start to finish. I do have my mug press plugged in and on, so it's getting warm because it takes a few minutes to get it all like heated up. So do that while you're designing your mug and then you'll be totally ready to go. Okay, let's do a new project. And let's look for some because honestly, Design Space has a lot of projects already ready to go, which is good. All right, projects. So my computer's been notoriously slow today. I'm not really sure. There we go. Come on. There you go, computer. You got it. All right, let's type in mug press and see what comes up. Does anyone have the mug press already? Because I'd love to hear what you think.
So far, they love it. There's a couple people.
Yeah.
I love my Cricut mug press.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Tamara's son is named Sawyer. And Sawyer drinks a lot of tea, so she says. No? Yes. Well, he's old enough. So let's do a personalized one, and we'll put a big S. This says MP, but when you can customize whatever you're making, obviously, on Cricut. So here it's going to ask me, do I want a big mug or a small mug? And I have some small blanks, so we'll use that. And then I'm just going to press Customize. And come on. There you go. We're in like technology gremlin space today. Customize. Let's go.
Virginia said she's a new owner of the Maker 3. Thanks for enabling her.
Oh dear. Virginia, you're not alone. I've been enabled and I basically pass it on to you. But you want to know what? Did you pick it up on TSC today? Because there is a big bundle. If you're watching from Canada, the Cricut Maker 3 is on. It just launched in Canada yesterday. So if you were shopping at Michael's or wherever else, the Cricut Maker 3 is out and about, $5.49 Canadian. That's the price. And that is the price on the shopping channel also that we've got it on. However, the shopping channel has said, okay, that's fine. You have to make the Maker 3 the same price everywhere. We get it. So what they're doing is they're adding a big bundle to it. So you're getting sticker paper, a bunch of rolls of vinyl, iron-on vinyl, a paper trimmer. There's a bunch of stuff in the bundle that you wouldn't get. It's $200 worth of stuff extra in the bundle. So if you're looking for the Cricut Maker 3, this little beauty right here that we're going to cut this out on, check out the shopping channel today. Our last show is 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. The mug press is there too if you're looking for it. Okay, so this is how you do it. See, if you're new to the mug press, when you choose one of the ready-made designs, it gives you the mug template. That's what this weird looking shape is here. This end and this end actually go inside the handle of the mug. So I want to customize it. So I'm just double clicking on MP so that the text box comes up. And now I can either put like his whole name, but Tamara, were you saying he just wanted his initial? All right, S. So that's actually kind of a skinnier S than I think looks good. It looks good in the MP, but let's just, you want to put his whole name? Okay. Give me more to weed. Sure. Couldn't just pick a different font. That's fine. S-A-W-Y-E-R. That looks cute. Will he like that? All right, it's kind of crunched together. So see the letter spacing here? I'm just going up a little bit so that the letters aren't touching each other. It doesn't have to be super wide, but we don't want them touching. And we'll just spread that right across the front of the mug. Good, done. Now really, all I need to do is make sure that this is attached. Down here on the right hand at the bottom, I'm gonna attach this and then it's gonna be ready to cut. There, it's attached. Now this is all one image. And now I just need to press make it. So my mug press is warmed up. I'm gonna cut this on a mat, even though with the Cricut Maker 3, you can cut without the mat, which is great. And we've been doing an insane amount of matless projects. If you've been following on Instagram, I hope you've been following. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Jennifer_tryon. And yeah, definitely. Okay, what's happening here? I'm gonna load this. So I've got my infusible ink down. I'm loading this into the machine. And is the machine connected? I don't think it is. Nope. Hold on. Now we can use the Wi-Fi, but it's notoriously bad in the basement. So I'm just plugging it in with the USB cable. No wonder. See how I was like blaming the tech gremlins? It's really just user error me. Oopsie. Okay, back on track. It's now asking me what materials am I going to cut out of. So browse all materials. I'm going to choose. Come on. Oh, the cable's out. Okay, well, we don't. Okay, got it. All right, I've just written in Infusible, and this way it knows what we're cutting. So if you're new to Cricut and you're wondering how does it all work, this is sort of step by step. Okay, I've just fed it in. Now, because I've written a name on here, and this is going to be ink, you cannot forget this critical step right now. You have to mirror your image. Because if I were to leave Sawyer just like that, and not mirror it, here there's a little mirror button. It basically gives you mirror buttons everywhere because this is so critical. It will be ruined if you don't mirror it. It has to be mirrored so that when you put it on the face of the mug, like this, it reflects back out at you. So that's why you have to mirror it. Okay, I'm gonna press done. And now it's going to basically send it to the machine. And I'm ready to press go. It's detecting the tool. Now, the Cricut Maker 3, we were talking before about it being cutting twice as fast, 10 times as strong as a regular Explorer Cricut. So it really is amazing at cutting all sorts of, heavy duty kinds of materials. This really shouldn't take very long at all. This is like a fast cut. It's honestly, it is fast. I did a YouTube video racing this machine to my original maker, and obviously it won because it's twice as fast. But it was really interesting to see me cut it myself and watch the two side by side. It really was quite quick. So what it's doing right now is it's cutting out the word Sawyer for sure, but it's also cutting out around the mug, and it applies a different pressure to the actual mug template. So you can actually take it almost all the way off the plastic so that you've got room to like put it underneath the handle. See, it's going around and it's cutting that template right now. Nearly done. This is how fast it is. You know, if you needed a quick gift or like, we're going to be opening up soon, at least where I live, we're just like on the cusp of getting back to where we're allowed to see people. You know, what a great gift to bring. For example, if you're going camping or to someone's cottage this summer, how about something like this? Like I did this tree one. That's cute, right? With all the trees and just the black ink. Very simple cut, one color, no layering. I like that one. All right, this is done. All right, so now we want our handy dandy Cricut tools here. And I know it's a little tough to see, but I'm gonna take off the outside first. So you can see it cuts the sides so that this is where it'll go under the handle. And then I'm going to take off all around the edges. Okay, who's a good weeder? Weeding is the term that has been coined for taking off all of the extra bits. I don't think weeding is not my favorite activity. I'll just be honest. All right, so it's even cut the plastic so that we can actually get completely around the mug. Just gonna weed that out too.
Meredith says she loves weeding.
What?
She says it's therapeutic.
Well, I could see that, Meredith.
Someone else. There's a couple weeders.
Okay, is anyone looking for a job? Because we could use you here. We could use some weeders. All right, I'm just getting around this. And then the other thing I want to do, I'll take it off the mat, is make sure I pop out the letters for Sawyer. This is pretty easy weeding. Those professional weeders there will agree. These big letters are good for weeding. And to be honest, what I have found with weeding the infusible ink is that bigger is better. The small little intricate, it's easy on vinyl because it all just sort of like quickly pushes out. But with paper, you get some ripping. If it's too small, sometimes the ink layer comes off and you're left with the bottom layer. So be warned, I like using bigger designs better, especially if you're in a hurry. If you love weeding, then by all means do this one. I'm gonna show this because this was a weeding extravaganza. Look at this. But oh, isn't it so nice? But all those tiny little lines, that's some expert weeding right there. All right, couple more letters. And, you know, this is going to be good for, you know, Sawyer. I'm sure he doesn't see his name on all kinds of like things, right, Tamara? Yeah. Yeah, so he'll like this. And that's the thing, especially if you've got someone in your life that has a uniquely spelled name or, you know, it's not super common. Being able to make them their own things is really kind of nice. All right. So now it's weeded. Honestly, we could keep these letters and put that on something else. All right. I'm going to use the scissors just to get around the edge. Just a little more careful. There it goes. Sometimes you just need to get it going.
Yeah, so Meredith just asked, can you reuse those letters on something
Totally.
else?
Totally. I should not throw out those letters because I'm sure Sawyer would like to have a second mug with the positive space, and this is the negative, right? Why not? Okay, so now I've got my mug blank, and I'll just show you here. It goes, take a bit of time to make sure this side goes directly into the handle, because you don't want to have any space on the top or the bottom. We don't want the white showing. We want it to totally cover. And let's make sure we don't have any little extra bits on the white. I see a little just string of debris. What's the question?
Can you use anything else than a mug?
In the mug press? Not in the mug press, although I'm willing to bet at some point someone hacks it or they come out with something, but not right now. But you can use this infusible ink on t-shirts or bags or any sort of fabric as well. The Cricut t-shirts work the best, but I have used them on other fabrics too. See, the debris is stuck on the thing, and I just want to make sure it turns out perfect for Sweet Sawyer. All right. No. I really need to get this off. So I'm pulling this off. I want to make sure it turns out good. So I'm just going to scrape this with the little spatula because I can see the blue on there. And if there's a little extra, I mean, the white paper won't transfer over. But if there is some ink, which I can see that there is because I've just rubbed it and it's stuck to the paper that it's on, just scrape it off. Like it's not going to hurt. It's just going to take a little extra second. But it'll be worth it to not have that on the white part. We want to keep the white nice and crisp and pristine. All right. Picking it off. How are we doing for time? I have to make sure that we leave enough time to get back on the air on TSC. We have our last show. Okay, it's only 7. We have 1 hour before we're back on the air on TSC. So I thought if you're just tuning in, we would do a quick live to do, because sometimes we're demoing so fast on the air that people don't really get a chance to actually like ask questions and see it done start to finish. So I thought this would be a good way. I'll just jump on the old Facebook here and give you guys a little ride. All right, so we've got it printed out. We're making a mug. I've just cut it out on the Cricut Maker 3, but you can cut it out on any machine. Right now, they've got on TSC, if you're watching from Canada, they've got a sale on the Explore 3, that new machine. They've got a sale on the old Cricut Maker and the older Explore models. The Cricut Joy, the heat press, and the mug press. It's all there if you want to check it out at tsc.ca. That'd be cool. And hopefully you can watch in an hour. I'll be on. That'd be good. Okay, so this is all warmed up. I'm just going to pull this over so you can see the top. So the green light means it's ready. It's feeling warm. I'm not going to put my hand in there, but I am going to put the mug in there. And then I'm just going to close this lid, just like this. And it's a bit heavy, and that's because it's compressing and heating at the same time. It's going to bake that design onto the mug. And, you know, some of the coolest ones we've done are the full mugs. The other thing that was pretty cool too is because it's infusible ink, Cricut also has infusible ink markers. So I got the kids to do like just to draw on some regular printer paper. And then look at this. So this was Ruby's drawing just on regular printer paper. And then we put it onto the mug. This was, you know, she was trying to be very artistic here and do it like, you know, not like a typical kid's picture, which is just like mommy, daddy, dog, rainbow, sunshine. So I got to hand it to her for being extra artistic. So now she's got her mug, which is very cute. We'll try to show that on the air for her. And then I made her a custom mug too, because she is like crafty, like mama. So I thought she'd like this paint spill one. And just put her name right in the top. Yeah. Question?
Do they have to be a specific type of mug, or can it be any coffee mug?
Yeah. So I haven't hacked it yet by going to like the dollar store and trying just a regular mug because I bought so many Cricut mugs. But Cricut says use Cricut mugs because they've got a special coating on them that will allow the infusible ink to absorb into the mug and then not come off in the dishwasher. So if I discover a way to use a different mug, I'll definitely let you know. But for right now, you definitely want to stock up on the Cricut mugs. If you're watching from Canada, they've got the Cricut mugs on tsc.ca. Everything is specially priced today. You can also get like the 6 payments, which is good. And there might be something with shipping. We should check that out. So on the top of the machine here, just to show you, there are lights. I'll just move this over so you can see it. The lights tell you basically where you are in the cooking process. So here you can see we're about, a third of the way through, not quite halfway. It does take about 10 minutes for this to completely bake on, and then you want to let it sit and cool for a minute too. So if you have the heat press and you've got one of the mats, I would suggest taking out your heat press mat, setting it down and putting your mug on it. Then you know it's hot. And while that's baking, why don't I show you a couple extras that we've done. So we did the buffalo check with the M for Mike. And then you talked about not wasting the inside of the letter and using like I have with Sawyer. This is what I did with the M here. I haven't actually pulled it off yet. Oops, sorry, if I'm looking overhead. So yeah, I kept that M and then just stuck it to another sheet. Let's see what we got here. Because it's true, with something like this, you'd hate to waste. Ooh, it looks good. Ooh, it might even look better. Honestly, I have seen these kinds of mugs at Indigo, at like Target in the state, like all these places. Yeah, that looks so cute. I'm just looking at it in the camera. It does look good. I'm so impressed with myself. But honestly, the Cricut really does do all the heavy lifting, but you really do get to take all the credit because, to say that you made this is the kind of mug that at the store would probably be $15.99, or you'd probably spend $20 on a personalized mug for sure. But this is in the buffalo check for Christmas. You could get started now. Get it while it's on sale at TSC if you're watching from Canada, or if you go to my website, you can go to Cricut.com. If you've registered for our event, okay, so I'm hosting an event for Cricut Canada, and it's a virtual weekend, and anyone that registers gets a coupon code for 10% off any machine. And so that includes the mug press, that includes the new Maker 3. So if you're watching from the US and not able to get your new machine today on TSC, then maybe you go ahead and get it on Cricut.com, and you can use your coupon code that you'll get if you register for the event. The event is like, has anyone registered? Tell me if you're coming to the event, because it's going to be so fun. We're doing all kinds of Cricut classes on all kinds of different machines. No matter what machine you have, as long as it's compatible with Design Space, you can participate, which is great. It's at the end of September, and we send you all of the supplies. So all you need is your machine. We're sending you all the vinyl, all the paper, all the tools. There's so many tools, cool Cricut tools in the box. If you've been following me on Instagram or Facebook, you've seen the sneak peek into the box. We did a stop motion where the box gets full. Yeah, the box of supplies. Cricut has been so generous in filling up this box. So I hope you will check it out. Just go to homemade.ca. And if you register before July 15th, you'll be entered to win the new Cricut Maker 3. Okay, that's the alarm. That's the heat press saying, okay, it's done. All right, so all we have to do is lift up the top. And now carefully take out the mug. The handle is not hot, but the mug is. It does get warm. So I'll just push this out of the way. Hopefully I don't sit right on that mug press. That is something I would do, All right, I'm gonna let that just cool for a minute. I've got another one here that I've done already. This one's cute if you ever wanted to do like a couples mug. Oh yeah. Aw. And look, you can put it with a second one. I love you too. No, I love you more. You can cheers in the morning with your love. Or you could just get the coffee into you so that you can survive the day. Whatever. whatever you need to do is cool with me. All right, let's see how the Sawyer turned out. I probably should leave it a bit longer, but you know, we got to go back on the air at the top of 8 o'clock. So, all right, it's still a little. Ooh, it looks so good. Okay, it is hot. Woo! All right, ready? Sawyer! Yay! I really can't touch it because it is quite warm. But look at that. All that ink baked on. I'm glad I took the time to scrape that off the A. That looks better. And now that's not going to come off in the dishwasher. That's cute. So if you have someone in your life you'd like to personalize a mug for, and again, you can make this on any Cricut machine, the Joy, all the way up to the big new Cricut Maker 3, whatever cuts, so long as it's compatible with Design Space, you can be designing your own mugs too. I remember when I first saw the mug press, I thought, what? And now I'm just so excited to be playing with it. It's really, really fun. Okay, any last questions before we wrap it up here? Did I show you all the mugs that I've made? Oh, I did show you this one. This one is just gorgeous. Oh yeah, this was the professional weeding. If you're a professional weeder, this design is for you, but honestly, it's worth it. That's really nice. That ombre. And this is in the, is it called Pink Lemonade or just Lemonade? Let me just look at the box. This is the one you want to look for. Pink Lemonade. That's what's going to give you that design right there. Cute. All right, Tamara, any last questions before we wrap it up? I appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon for a little impromptu live and making some mugs. I hope you can catch me, well, 50 minutes. We better get this reset because we've got a show to do. If you're watching from Canada, please tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and you'll see what else we're creating tonight. Be sure and check out homemade.ca for the Cricut event that we're hosting. It's going to be in the fall, and you can be entered to win the Cricut Maker 3 if you register before July 15th. So that's a pretty good chance. Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll see you in about an hour. Bye.